Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Hermitcraft Season 6. Today, I'm starting things off trading with my emerald machine maker guy, this guy Timmy right here. He is the guy that I go to off camera for the most part, and I trade with him pumpkins, and I give him melons, and I give him potatoes and carrots, and as you can see, this process is pretty tedious. It's actually, in fact, it's very tedious. It's very tedious, and it takes a lot of inventory management, and yeah, it's just a lot back and forth. I want to reinvent the way we get emeralds in Minecraft. I want to build a machine. You know what? I want to build an ETM, an emerald transaction machine, not an ATM, an ETM. ETM OD. And I think I got a pretty good plan for how to do it as well, because if you guys remember last episode, I was talking about how bad this current storage system is. We were building the wire, the master switch of the village breeder, all the way up to the all the way up to the surface, to the laboratory dome, and I got stuck because I cannot send the carrots up, because currently we have a really bad storage system. I have since then, as you can see, dug this area out just to get an idea of how much space I have here, and parts of the laboratory is right up there, and then we have the god machine right over here, the edge of it. So it's a little bit of a cramped space. We do have more area this way if we need it, but basically what I want to do is I want to have a machine. Here's my villager, here's Timmy. I want to have a machine where I can reach right from where I'm standing. I want to be able to reach carrots and melons and pumpkins and potatoes, and I want them to automatically sort into these different chests so that I can just stand here and grab whatever I need to grab. And I think that could be a really fun thing to do today. I'm actually very excited about this, and that would also mean that I get an opportunity to rip out this garbage storage system and make a new one. So as many of the recent episodes has started, we're finding ourselves in my Redstone Creative Test World, where I have done some experimentation over the past hour to get such a machine going. You can see here was my very first attempt, having the storage on the side, didn't work out. Here was a second attempt that is actually pretty neat. So the farmer would be standing here, would be giving him the stuff. We have storage, 4 storage spaces for everything, and I think I made a button where they replace each other. Now this thing won't work because I may have traded more melons than pumpkins or more potatoes than carrots, and I don't want to break all the shulker boxes at the same time. And then after a lot of testing and building different weird contraptions, I came up with this thing. And this thing, I think at least, is actually exactly what I want. So in this scenario, we have our farmer dude here, our Timmy, and we can reach carrots, potatoes, melons and pumpkins right from where we're standing. And if I am working here and I take out the melons, oops, and I broke that block, it was not supposed to be broken. I take out the melons, I can craft them up to melon blocks, and as you can see, we have a crafting table in the middle here, making it super easy, and a new shulker box is dispensed with more melons for me to craft up, so that works really well, and that happens with all of these. So if I empty the potato, we get a new potato box, and this, I think, is completely doable, and all the empty shulker boxes we can access right down here. So whenever, oh, these were my test ones. Whenever we run out of, or whenever we empty a shulker box, they end up here. Now this is actually a design I came up with myself. I didn't actually look at a tutorial, so there may very well be a lot better designs to do this exact same thing. Basically just 4 shulker box dispensers in a close proximity that I can reach and then trade with the guy here. I just want to be able to stand completely still, and that's what I'm able to do here. So back on the Hermitcraft server, I figure that what we should probably do, yeah, so our sorter is up here. The very first thing I need to install is a shulker box loader, much like this machine over here that sorts the items through that comes in. So here's our input, and then they sort them through and output them into shulker boxes. This is the very first thing I need for the 4 different items. Now I do also have sugarcane in the lab that goes to that storage, but I may just change that up so that it goes to this storage instead. And this is the space I have to do it, and I don't have much space upwards there, I don't think. This here is the item input tube right there. We have the melon and pumpkin farm right there, that hopper chain there. And I'm saying there a lot. There. How do I start with this? We also have another little issue here, and that is this rail. This is from the God machine, and this cannot really be moved. And in addition, I want my farmer guy to be standing right here. Well, no, actually, I want him to be standing as close as possible to this wall. But I don't think I'm gonna need two of these. So I have Timmy right here, and I've got Tom over here. I don't really need two of these guys. I just need one perfect guy. And I may just be one of the luckiest people on Hermitcraft right now. Because I just unlocked this guy. Now, his potato and carrots are 17 each. That's not perfect. It would be so good if they would be 16, because then they would be dividable by 64. It would be easy to trade. But he has 8 pumpkin and 8 melons. That is the first villager out of the hundreds and hundreds that I've sorted through or sifted through that has 8 on pumpkin and melon. Yes, okay. This is a good this is a sign. This guy is going to be our guy. So now all I got to do is rip everything down and build it from scratch, I guess. It's going to be a bit of a mega project. Specifically, this rail is going to be annoying. Okay, so stage 1 of this is completed. I moved out the chests of all the stuff in here, and we had a lot of stuff, as you can see. So that's the old storage system taken out as far as the front line goes. Now the second thing, yeah, I forgot about that. There's more content in these hoppers. Maybe what I'm doing is looking like the messiest thing in the world right now. Look at this thing. But I actually think I'm doing it, and I think I'm going to be able to fit it. So we got one shulker or 2 shulker box loaders there, 2 shulker box loader over there. I combined our input stream from the pumpkin and melon farm to one hopper line, so you can see the stuff falling down there. It's falling down very quick. It's like, is that how quick we farm constantly? Anyway, that there is the pumpkin and melon stretch, and then yeah, hopefully my measurements are sort of correct here, and this could work. But I'm almost completely done with the shulker box loader part of this. No. Oh, did I ruin anything? Why is there random water in my base everywhere? Oh, that ruined stuff. I think we're good though. Just some redstone pieces. Hours of measurement, I think, added up, because now I've got everything installed and the filters are installed. Everything seems to be good here. Okay, I think this thing is ready to be loaded with shulker boxes. So here is where the shulker boxes go, and if I remember correctly, there's always a tricky thing with this design here. But if I remember correctly, I need to first load the first shulker boxes manually. Yeah, I need to go and get myself some shulker boxes, I guess. This is exciting! I just realized something. Hearing these villagers. This doesn't solve my carrot thing. Again, I built a full system not thinking about the village breeder. Oh my goodness, the whole idea is that I need to be able to send carrots. What am I doing? I got too caught up with the funness of reinventing the way we trade with villagers. Regardless of that, right now I am just about done to load the system. That's the carrots. Okay, and these goes in here. Nice. So now we have melon, pumpkins, potato and carrots. So now I need to reroute that top hopper, and then I think we have a functioning system. This line here can go away, and this is the hopper I need to reroute to there. And I think that's it. I think that's it. Now we just wait. As far as the sign goes, I think we can hide most of these things. We obviously don't want to hide these dispensers here because they're going to be important. How do I make the pillar like that? Okay, so I think we'll go with some pillars like this. The only problem is I need to be able to access these things, these refill boxes. And I'm going to be able to access them, or I'm going to have to access them frequently as well. Okay, I guess the next part of this is to put our villager in place as well before that's going to be too hard. So he will be chilling right here. And I think we'll just go with a quartz wall. We need to get him into this hole here. And I guess, yeah, then we could just cap it off with a sea lantern. That would look pretty cool. The 8-8 trader. I cannot believe that I found one of these guys. And there he goes. And there he comes. Nice. I think I may have misplaced that. Misplaced this block all the way there. Nice. And this goes there. Sweet. Okay, so he's in place. And we can cap him off with a sea lantern on top. Just so he has a bright future. Very nice. I think I've got everything working. I've removed the chests over here. I designed this up a little bit. And so this is the idea. We put our emeralds. We move them from over here and put them here. And I came up with this really cool lighting mechanic, I think, at least, with white concrete and end rods next to quartz. It has that slight different color and it looks really cool, I think, underneath these. Looks like some kind of security light. So we got all of our emeralds in here. I got a crafting bench down here. I've installed the chest that will take care of all the empty shulker boxes that comes out, hopefully. And we got the carrots, potatoes, pumpkins. And I've been trading a little bit, but I want to try this. If I now take all of these melons out, which I have to... Why? Oh, Scream been around. He is online. If I take all of these melons out, then I should get a new shulker box. Yes! It works! It works! And then the idea would be that I can just reach everything from one point here, I think. Yes. Craft up the melons quickly. And a new shulker box. Boom, boop. Nice! This is freaking epic, dudes. This is so good. That makes it so much easier to grab a little bit of everything and then to trade with Timmy. Because, yeah, this process is usually so tedious. But now that I have everything so close by, it's just going to be so much easier. The only problem with this is, of course, I didn't actually implement any carrot path up to the village breeder. So that is still a problem that I have to solve. But I think everything is working. And then the idea would be when I'm done with... when I got empty shulker boxes, I can go up here. And this is the melon one. I should mark that somehow. And those go back up in there. And then I think I had an empty pumpkin one. So that goes back up in here. And I put like 15 shulker boxes in each storage space. So there should be enough to cycle through quite a few things. I do need an overflow though, because if I AFK overnight, all those shulker boxes is probably going to fill up with melons. So I do need to add right up there. That should be sugarcane in there actually at the moment. I need to add I need to add an overflow that just burns or cactifies the overflow. And I guess to get cactus, is this thing still working? Wait, that should be on collecting. Started over here. I don't think I have enough fuel, but I just need a little bit of cactus, which should be enough. Yep, like that. This thing is so insane. Sweet. And then I can make a cactus burner, cactifier. Cactifier? Yeah, cactifier. Yo, Iskal, you have a minute, my bro. Ooh, yes. Hello?
Hello?
Oh, hi.
Dude, I need you. Okay?
Okay. Yeah, this is common. This is common. I've heard this before.
So, Iskal, my dude. When I saw this immaculate junction work you did, I got super excited.
I'm glad.
Where are you? Hi.
Hi.
I did.
Yeah.
Because this is exactly what the HRN needs. I got a bit of a problem though.
Okay. Go on. Yeah. The buttons are stone. I spent a lot of time changing them from wood. I'll have you know, because I know you're not interested in wooden buttons. Yeah.
No, I like the buttons. It's just the colors are weird, my dude. Like the red button Yeah.
Left. Mm-hmm.
Left. Okay, so the red button takes me onto the left line, which is orange. And the green button takes me right. Yeah?
Yes. Yeah, right.
Onto the line that's also orange. And then the white button takes me straight, right? Onto the line that's actually green. So
when you say it like that, look at that.
I mean, listen, the redstone's amazing. What you've done here, superb. Superb. But yeah,
it's not.
I think we need to rework the colors a little bit, dude.
I see what you mean. I can't believe I didn't think about that when I did this. So you're saying, let me see if I can get into your brain. You're saying that both of these in this scenario needs to be orange. And then straight ahead needs to be green?
Yes.
Ah.
Exactly.
I mean, when you say it like that, it makes a lot more sense.
So check it out, right? Little rain dog traveling on the HRN, right? We're coming to a station with the junction in it.
Yep.
Right? Oh, this is a delicious cookie that I got from the trolley. Oh, I'm at a station now. If I go hit this button, I go left on the orange or right on the orange, or you know what? I'm just going to go straight on the green. Smell you later, dude. Bye. Beautiful.
It makes a lot more sense.
I think
Mr.
This is really
Ren Jobs over here.
Yeah.
Ren Jobs.
If a hermit doesn't understand left, right, straight, you know, then they're banned from the HRN. That's
they're not allowed to ride it.
Yeah.
Well, that was weird, but all in all, I spent a little bit more time with Ren that I showed you there on camera, and the good news is that he is happy with the HRN crossing. So I think next time, he's kind of made a seal of approval of it now, so that next time we can probably go ahead and make the very first real junction here on the Hermitcraft server, and it's gonna be quite interesting. I think I'm gonna tackle the shopping district junction first and see if I can lay down the same thing on the server, because you never know. Anyway, I did install a cactifier over here, so the overflow goes into there, and I think everything with my ETM is actually complete, and I'm very, very, very happy with this result. That means that we can say goodbye to Tom. He has a perfect melon trade, not perfect pumpkin, but he has really good potato and yeah, okay. Tom, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry, I need this spot. I need this spot. And Timmy, I mean, we've done a lot of trades, you and I, but you're gonna have to go as well. I do want to head over to the Hermit Island next, because I do want to check if I've got any more beacon sales and possibly adjust the price. I'm thinking of running a little sales campaign so I can get rid of those beacons that I made, if I still have some. I wonder if I made any more sales. I did not. Okay. Buy 3 for 50 diamonds. Yes. Okay. That's how we're gonna... Ooh, oh, sorry, dude. I think... There we go. Alright, let's see how this does. 20 diamonds for any beacon, or buy 3 for 50 diamonds. I think that's a pretty fair price, to be honest. I mean, beacons can do a lot. So it really bothered me that we still don't have a way to send carrots up to our village breeder. So I installed this device over here. Now I realized that this looks super crammed into what we have, and that's probably because it is super crammed into what we have. So our input stream is up here, and then this is the tube that goes down right over here. The glass is a little bit confusing here, but this tube goes down, so all the stuff that we get goes down into the auto sorter and into the Shulker box ETM machine over there. And then right up here, I squeezed in a item filter for carrots. Okay, so all the carrots gets picked up here now, and then I routed I routed this over this way into a dropper. And then I have this little device here, which, if I put water there, and hopefully I haven't forgot any blocks here, which should, in theory, I need to remove the old carrots though. In theory, this should split the carrots somewhat equal to the left or right. And this part here, the right, oh, I guess I should cover it up. The right is going to go into the storage system, and the left, or the right, if I'm looking this way, this side here, we can wire to go to the village breeder thing. Or they will just get stuck there. that clock is too quick. I think that's the problem. That clock is too quick, so they stack up. Ah, so close. It seems like I cannot get this to work no matter what I try. And right now, I'm a little bit frustrated with this thing. So, I am just gonna leave it for now. I'm gonna leave it and we'll have to revisit it later. My idea right now, what I think, I mean, we can probably solve it with a proper randomizer and 2 outputs. We can probably do that. It's gonna take a little bit more space. But honestly, my idea right now, after building on this for like almost a full day, I think I'm just gonna make a second carrot farm. I could just very simply make another one that is specifically for the village breeder. And that way I don't have any of the issues with splitting the items. Honestly, I mean, it sounds crazy, but it's not that hard to do. Hello. There we go. I mean, it is kind of the easy, straightforward way to do this. Just have a separate carrot farm for the village breeder. And it just struck me, I completely forgot, but I have a carrot farm here in my underwater base, in my starter base, that is completely unused. This farm does absolutely nothing at the moment. You must be very frustrated, my Fletcher. Yep, that's definitely what we're gonna do. We're gonna take out of the equation the whole carrot splitter mechanic and just build another carrot farm. Or just use that carrot farm. I think, unfortunately, though, that carrot farm is a little bit far away from the lab to use. So I could just take that down and move it. I mean, that's not a big deal. But that's gonna wait to another episode, because that is, unfortunately, all the time I got time for today. I actually spent 3 days in total on this video. It's been a lot of technical issues that I had to solve. But I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are new to the channel, consider subscribing. And if you did like the video, please hit the like button down below. But yeah, like I said, that's gonna do it for today. So thank you for watching, and I will see you dudes in the next episode.